bringing Lord Ling Cao's killer into the fold, and then asking Ling Tong to fight alongside him. That is rather cruel.
I suppose there's no way I can keep my distance from him now. While I understand his resentment toward me, he acts so aggressively I can't help but wonder if he still intends to kill me. And since I prefer to avoid injury or death, I was hoping I could ask you for some advice.
Sorry to say, the only help I can give is handling the aftermath of your fights. In the end, the two of you are going to have to resolve things on your own. Still, Ling Tong may be young, but he has a sense of how things ought to be. And he knows full well that Wu needs you. The only question is whether he can make his heart obey his mind.
So what? I need to appeal to his emotions somehow? I wouldn't really have a clue how to go about that. I'm telling you, we need to get this sorted out, or one of us is going to end up out of action for good.
If you're going to clash with one another, why not choose a way that won't put your lives at risk? Like a game of Go.
Me? Play Go?
Ling Tong's quite the master at that game. You won't have a chance unless you practice a lot.
I'd never be able to beat him.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever you do, you're going to have to prove in earnest and through action that you're someone worthy of his trust. Anyway, look after him, will you? You're much more battle-hardened than he is.
I suppose I'll have to. I'll just have to be careful not to aggravate him, though.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.
It's amazing how the survivors manage to carry on, and they handle so much.
Don't hold back. Order whatever you want. We see each other almost every day, but it's been so long since we've had a chance to relax. Things have been quite chaotic after Lord Sun Quan took command. We should celebrate our efforts. Forgive me. I seem to have led you to believe that serving under our new master has been a burden. Lord Sun Quan is clearly worthy of his position. I have never doubted that. Of course, Lord Sun Sua was an extraordinary man. His bravery and his compassion were second to none. But I see Lord Sun Quan the same way. His steadfast mind and ability to focus on the path ahead will prove to be unparalleled assets. Well, I have told him this many times, but he always deflected my compliments with humility. Lord Sun Quan will be everything we have come to expect from a commander. I can tell by just looking at him. That's what makes me want to dedicate myself to his cause, and if necessary, offer my life to protect him. I think Lord Sun Sua looked at all of us this way. with a look of expectation and trust, like that given to family. It may sound disrespectful, but Lord Sun Quan is more like family to me than a master. I can even think of him as my younger brother. Oh, and does it bother you? Do not fret. I see you the same way. You, the officers, everyone in Wu, you are all irreplaceable family to me now. You can even call me brother if you want to. How about it? Now you're making me feel embarrassed. But I'll do my best to make sure you'll come around one day. Well, tomorrow is another busy day. Eat and drink to your heart's content. We will need our strength. And let's stay together from now on. Together, we will secure the future of the Sun family. Our family.
Another fight? Then it won't be long before the base at Chai Song begins to chase us for supplies.
I guess you will do for an opponent. Try this on for size. How's about a one-on-one? Whoa. Try it.
Let's get serious. Time to act.
Try this on for size. Try this.
I see. Looking rough.
Try this on for size.
Quicker. Bear witness to my power. Bear witness to my power. Got this. Take this. Take this. Rough. Time to attack. Whoa.
Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thank you.
your commander!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A worthy foe approaches. I shall take care of them.
Let's go.
Begin the advance.
We will wait here. Keep your strength in reserve.
I see it. Take this. Tables turn. With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I have defeated an enemy officer. Watch and learn!
The time has arrived. All of you, get ready! Charge!
Now to crash into the enemy with everything we have. Get ready!
Bear witness to my power.
So it begins!
We're evenly matched. Keep your guard up.
Begin the advance. All units, march!
They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
That.
Looking rough.
Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer
Pull back
has
for
been
now.
defeated.
Next time, I will not fall so easily.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Take this.
Let us observe.
All my might.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
All my might.
Amazing! You are a swift and
The
deadly
enemy
warrior.
officer has been defeated.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
This is tough. They won't take me down that easily.
Rough.
Don't get overpowered!
Bring him down. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Amazing. You are a swift and deadly warrior.
I'm glad I believed in you.
Bear witness to my power.
This appears to be as far as we come.
Looks like the battle is in our favor. We can now face the enemy officer.
Has been defeated. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Take this! All my might!
The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Take this!
Bear witness to my power.
Looking rough.
Try this on your size. Let's get serious.
The enemy officer
Okay,
has been
give up.
defeated.
We'll get what's coming next time.
Let's go.
Another one falls behind me. Looking rough. Take this. Take this. Is that it? Whoa. Take this. Is that it? Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. Unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
Gotta be quicker than that. Time to attack.
Let's give it to them.
Got this.
Let's give it to them.
I see you.
Gotcha.
Is that it?
Let's give it to them.
And open.
Let's give it to them.
Now. And open. Time to attack. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Take this. Concentrate. With all my might. Time to attack.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Let's go.
Here I go.
Bear witness to my power. With all my might. Take this. Looking rough. Do not hold back! Well, gotta be quicker than that. Time to act. Looking rough.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
I feel weak.
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
retreat for now. Rest assured, payback awaits you.
Let's go. Make every effort. I see you. Turn the tables. The enemy officer
Taste victory
has
in
been
this
defeated.
moment. Savor it. See me again.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint, needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
All my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Looking rough. Let's make it one for the angels.
Time to win.
Looking rough.
See you. Got this. Take this.
Looking rough.
See you. Take this. Take this. Have it. Bear witness to my power. Looking rough. Time to act. Time to act. Looking rough. Time to act. Time to end this. Got you. Time to act. 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 Nothing!
The enemy officer has been defeated. That was my kind of battle from start to finish.
You refuse to fight me? Despite how you look, you're just a coward.
Quit squawking. A fledgling out for blood is still just a fledgling. You're no threat to me. Think about it from my point of view. You could get seriously hurt. And then, what would happen?
What? You just assume you'll be able to beat me? Well, I'll show you.
That's enough. You can't train and argue at the same time. Dan Ning, you come with me before someone really does get hurt. Perfect timing. Look after Ling Tong for me, would you?
I won't put up with being treated like a child for much longer.
Come on, let's go.
He's a fool. He doesn't realize that you just saved his skin.
So, why are you here? Why can't you ever let me stew in my own misery? I trained with you, at my father's behest. Yet this fledgling is no closer to leaving the nest. Whenever I see him, I can't help but consider ending him with some accidental slip of my hand during training. Not to mention, I had grossly underestimated his abilities. Admit it, even you must have grown weary at that stunt I pulled. You do? But how can you? Without experiencing what I have. Well, you always have had a capacity for empathy. In any case, would you be willing to beat me into shape? Remake me from the ground up? First, I need to establish myself among the others in Ooh. I feel it's better to start there than let that bastard distract me. And if I ever get the urge to pick a fight with him again, now I know that I can talk things over with you instead. A fledgling learns to fly in the shadows of his forebearers. Can I count on you to look after me? Until I am strong enough to leave the nest?
Let's go. Wait here. We need to make sure it's safe.
We are stronger together. Support each other. And fight as one. Begin the advance.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Let's go. Time to act. All my might. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go. Let's go.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics. This appears to be as far as we come.
All my might. This territory is the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
Whoa, let's go.
We should hold here.
You're on even ground now. This is our chance to make a move.
Take this. Looking rough. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Take this.
How graceful you were.
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
can't help but gaze at your feats.
Halt the advance! I'll observe the enemy from this vantage point.
Take this.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
Now. Take this.
We wait here for now.
This territory is ours. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down. Time to attack has arrived. Prepare for battle!
Is this the end?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
I am glad you're here. I was actually getting a little anxious.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Time to launch our attack is at hand. Everyone, lend me your strength.
No matter how you slice it.
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
End here. We must pull back.
Making my way up.
Couldn't be going any better for us. Elation pulses through our
The enemy
ranks.
officer has been
Indeed,
defeated.
you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This is a ferocious attack.
Turn the
terrific!
Take this!
Gotta be quicker than this. How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated. I cannot fail. For the sake of those who believe in me.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition, he deserves a much loftier position.
Have you heard the news? Liu Biao of Jing died the other day. And Cao Cao is not a man to miss an opportunity. I'm sure he will begin his southward advance.
Should he take Qing province, his conquest of the realm will become virtually unstoppable. For Wu to survive in the face of such a threat, we must strengthen our kingdom until we have the power to rival him, and that will require more territory.
Yes, and we must do so as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will fall into Cao Cao's hands. But first, there is something we must do in preparation. A task you two would be well suited for. I want you to act as messengers to send our condolences and meet with Liu Biao's successor, Liu Song. While there, find Liu Bei, who is said to be staying with him, and subtly ask him to join our side.
There is, however, a possibility that Cao Cao has already made a move. He did consider Liu Bei a threat, after all.
You're a longtime acquaintance of Liu Bei and his men, are you not? So let me ask you this. What kind of man is Liu Bei, in your eyes? Compassion. Sounds like the exact opposite of Cao Cao, who favors reason above all. Unlike a man of reason, one of compassion can be swayed by momentary emotions. Perhaps that changeability is what Cao Cao fears so much. Whatever the case may be, bringing Liu Bei to our side will be a necessity in countering Cao Cao. Good luck, you two. The fate of the House of Sun depends on you.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Ce again, right?
So Lord Sun Quen's leading Wu?
All of you, follow me!
What a nuisance. I shall deal with it. Rough.
Take this! All
enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Take this! Whoa. Looking rough. Take this!
This territory is ours.
Whoa. Let's go. How about this? Time to act. With all my might. Amazing. You are a swift and deadly officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we come.
Let us observe for now.
All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We will take the enemy by surprise and break their ranks. Charge!
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
All my might.
Seems to have gained the upper hand. Tide is
enemy
turning in
officer
our favor.
has been defeated. Time to act.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's get serious. Counterattack. Got this. Looking rough. Looking rough. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Have you heard? They say Cao Cao invaded Xingye with a huge army.
Xingye? Isn't that where Lord Liu Bei is?
It was. But apparently he fled and headed to Shanyang to ask Lord Liu Song for help. Then, Lord Liu Song went and surrendered right away, instead of trying to shelter Lord Liu Bei. He probably didn't want him around because he was so well liked by Lord Liu Biao.
So, do you know if Lord Liu Bei is safe?
These are just rumors, but I hear he left and took the people of Xiangyang with him to seek help from Lord Liu Qi in Qiansha.
You mean everyone in Xiangyang? That's incredible!
Lord Liu Bei was extremely popular with the people there. I guess they all wanted to go with him.
It appears things are rather tense. Cao Cao is moving much faster than we thought. Let's see if we can head to Jiangxia, and let us hope Liu Bei is still safe. I did not expect Cao Cao to make his move this quickly. But I am glad you are safe, Lord Liu Bei. Though I must say I was surprised that you've brought your people with you.
We would not have made it here if not for the remarkable efforts made by everyone. And by Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Zhao Yun, and Zhuge Liang in particular.
We are thankful to them as well. For it would have been a grievous blow to lose you.
Ah, and what might you mean by that? Compared to someone like Lord Sun Quan, who controls all of Jiangdong, I am but a minor leader without power or land.
Without power and land, perhaps. But you are also one of the few lords who garner a lot of attention. We believe that if we can join forces with you, we may even be able to counter Cao Cao. As we speak, he is seeking to take Jing Province, a critical territory. If his invasion is successful, both your forces and ours will soon be overrun. To put it simply, we believe our interests align. Lord Sun Quan has control over Qiangdong proper, and has even expanded Wu's reach by taking in the Shan Yue and minor lords. If you wish to take on Cao Cao, it may be worthwhile for you to ally with us.
We are very grateful for the offer. We have been searching for allies as well, so we would be...
Lord Liu Bei, may I interject? Lord Lu Su's offer is truly a gracious one. However, I have a hard time believing that there is a consensus on this matter within Wu. Joining up with a small group like ours to fight against the mighty army of Cao Cao? That seems like mere bravado at best.
It pains me to admit it, but you're right. When we heard that Liu Song had surrendered to Cao Cao, we left for Jiangxia right away. Our orders in coming here were indeed to secure an alliance with Lord Liu Bei. But I cannot claim that our side has reached a consensus on the matter.
Then, it is only fair to obtain the agreement of those in Wu, for an alliance without mutual understanding will only bring division. Lord Liu Bei, I would like your permission to act as a messenger to Wu. I will convince the officers there and make this agreement a reality.
It doesn't matter how strong the other side is. Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao's divisions?
You knew exactly where to find me. Did I really stand out that much? I did, huh? Guess I'm finally building a bit of presence after all. Recently, even if I'm not together with Lord Chengpu or Huang Gai, I'm no longer being asked to take care of cleanup tasks. Having gone through 3 generations of Wu, I've finally gained gravitas as an officer. How are you doing? You've been lured into Wu by me, with the promise of food. Any regrets? Are you sure? 'Cause my coin purse sure felt a great deal lighter after treating you. On another note, don't you get the feeling that the younger ones are growing more powerful recently? And when they rise up, my hard-fought position will be up for grabs. Will they gain dignity and gravity as Lord Chengpu did? Or grow bodies of steel like Huang Gai? Thanks. You always know what to say. I really like that aspect of you, you know? Well then, I'm counting on you to always stay by my side. Officers like you and I have to accept that we'll remain unnoticed even as we carry out grand acts. But we can meet up like this sometimes and give each other praise where praise is due. By the way, I ordered way back before you even arrived, and yet it's still not here. Mind checking up on that for me? I'd appreciate it.
The Yangtze's been busy these days, with even more military ships sailing about.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this will be no different.
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
We've been called for a meeting. It seems a message from Cao Cao arrived just before we returned. Oh, no. I don't think allying with us would benefit them much at this point. It called for our surrender, though the language was a little less direct. Perhaps we should have expected this, but those in Wu have split right down the middle, just as Zhuge Liang predicted. There are those who claim that victory is impossible against Cao Cao, and that we should surrender before any unnecessary bloodshed. And then there are those who say we should ally with Liu Bei and resist Cao Cao with everything we have. If there is anyone capable of uniting the two factions together, I can think of no one more fit for the task than Lord Zhou Yu. But unfortunately, he is away at the moment. He is likely busy taking measures of his own to make sure we are prepared for the coming danger. Ultimately, the only way we can protect both our domain and our people is to rise up and rival Cao Cao for control of the realm. I've spoken of this plan before, haven't I? It isn't some impossible dream. I truly believe it can be done. Which is why I want nothing more than to convince every person of consequence in Wu to resist the urge to surrender. But for now, I'm off to meet with Zhuge Liang. You should make your way over to the war room to wait for our arrival.